I just woke up, freshened up, brushed my teeth, and now I'm going to take you through my morning routine. But hey, guess who's the laziest bum in the morning?
This bitch right here.
I think no one's lazy than me in the morning. Oh my god, I still don't know how I survived my years through being in a job where I had to wake up at a certain time because it killed me. It really killed me. Now to know that I can wake up at whatever the hell time I want just brings me so much peace and makes my life so meaningful. I feel like I started a business only because I got to wake up at whatever time I wanted. But anyway, I'm going to take you through my morning routine today. It's going to be very raw. It's going to be very as it is, nothing fancy here. But this is what I have been doing the last year, since the last year, ever since whatever I did in my business, whatever great things have happened when I was doing this morning routine. But I also want to tell you that it's not that I always 100% every single day do this. 80-90% of the times I do it, but the 10% of the times it's like when I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. It's not a rule, it's not a compulsion, it's not something that you have to do, otherwise you won't be successful or something, or you won't have a great day, nothing like that. But yeah, it's just something that makes me feel amazing. So let's go. So I'm sitting on the topmost part of my house on the terrace. So you're gonna hear a lot of construction noises and sabji wale bhaiya noises. So please ignore that, bear with that. But let's start with this. So what do I do? The first thing that I come here in the morning, I like to firstly take a moment to really ground myself, put myself in the present moment, because I don't think I'm able to do that any other time of the day. But when I come here, when I just sit here and it's nice and it's windy and there are like birds flying, flocks of birds flying past, it's easier to sort of ground yourself. The next thing I do is that I like to confront my emotions from the previous day. So if there is anything that's on my mind that's bothering me, anything that I know need to be addressed first, I like to come face to face with that and I like to journal that out. If you don't have a journal, please highly recommend get a journal. It will help you understand yourself so much better. It'll help you connect with yourself so much better, with your spirit guides, with your higher self. So highly recommend that. So like I said, the first thing I do is really write down whatever comes to my mind, what's on my mind. By the way, if anyone tells you start your day with absolutely high vibe stuff and all that crap, please don't listen. You need to first confront the emotions from previous day and then write whatever comes to your mind. So after that, I start to write down the things that I'm grateful for, the intentions that I have for my day. Now, if it's the month beginning, I like to write down in the past tense as if I'm at the month end. And now I'm writing down how did my month go. So it's a very powerful way to sort of put the energy out to the universe as to what do you even want from this month. I always do that. At the beginning of the month, I will write down as the end of the month. Okay, what did my month go like? What did I achieve? What did it look like? And all that stuff. After I'm done with that, then I write down anything like a story or like in a story format or something that is gonna make me feel amazing. It's very intuitive. It's very whatever comes to my mind in the moment that I want in my life, that I appreciate in my life, and that I'm looking forward to experience. There are no rules. There are absolutely no rules. Every single day, my morning routine looks different in terms of, let's say, what I journal. It's very different. There's no one thing. And it's the same for all of you as well. It shouldn't be the only one thing that you write in the journal. Write whatever flows through you, whatever first wants to be written down in your journal, really. And by the end of this, I end up feeling as if I have put out the right energy and I know what I want. I put the energy of what I want, or I've just written something down that makes me feel good. Sometimes I don't even do that actually. Sometimes I just confront my emotions from the previous day and I'm like, fine, I don't want to write anything else. And that's fine too. I just spotted this feather in my journal that I've kept. It's so interesting. Every single time that I write down something addressing to my angels or my guardian angels, I end up seeing a feather the very next day. It's so magical. The other day, just like 2 days ago, I had written something down with regards to, addressing to them. And I come here, literally here in front of my eyes where I sit, and it is crazy. It was so obvious that it was meant to be put in my path. The terrace is huge, it could have been anywhere, but it was right where I sit. It's crazy. And it's so magical. It happens every single time. It's happened before also. The one time that I addressed to my angels, the other day I literally saw a big feather right on my path. So it's really, really, yeah, magical. Okay, so now that the journaling bit is done, I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna get that done and I'm gonna show you what happens next. You know that you've done it right when after your journal session, it makes you feel so good. It just makes you feel like something just shifted. And that goes for every single thing that you do. If it doesn't make you feel anything, it's of no use whatsoever. And see, that's the whole point of morning routine, because it raises your vibes like these. It helps you like put out this right intention and energy. And when you put out this intention and energy, and you sort of, let's say hypothetically, there are no blocks, no fears, you don't doubt even once, whatever, it has no option but to manifest in your life. Simple. It is simple. It's your limitations and your fears that sort of stops it. Now that we're done with this, the next thing that I do is visualize. Now, again, there are no rules with visualization. What I like to do is just visualize something that really takes me to that place, takes me to what I want to experience. Because when you visualize, when you imagine something, your body is actually experiencing it. That's the whole point of visualization, to give your body an experience that whatever you want to have in your life, it's already living it right now. Because it scientifically, it actually is. There are experiments that are done where it shows and proves that when you imagine something, your body reacts the same way internally, chemically, energetically, as it would do when you do the actual experience. So, this is to get your body in that feeling that it's actually happening. And I don't think there is anything more powerful than visualization. Every single thing that I have manifested, I keep saying this. The day that I hit my target of sort of paying my loan off, right? That day also, what I visualized was not that, I have like paid off my loan or something like that, or seeing the money in my account. No, I visualized something that would bring the most joy to me. I visualized calling up my dad, asking him to come downstairs and giving him a big hug, telling him that I couldn't believe that this has happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm gonna make a different video on how this came to life. It was such a surreal moment. Oh my god. And that's what happened every single time that I wanted, let's say, a specific month to go crazy with numbers. It happened. So visualization is that weapon of mine that I use every single time I want something or I want to attract something in my life. So one way to visualize is to sort of, it's like talking to someone. Okay, it's like when you really achieve that thing, how would then people talk to you? What would they say to you? Would they congratulate you? Would they tell you how amazing? Just make it as realistic as possible. That's the whole point. The next thing being in visualization, what I like to do is that I like to have a vision in front of me, and I like to play the same vision over and over again. So, a lot of you know that I am headed somewhere in April, and I just can't contain my excitement. So, how I want that to go, because I know that for anyone who is going any place right now during COVID, there are a lot of things that are happening, right? A lot of checks, this and that. But I don't want that. I will manifest a seamless experience for me. So, how do I want it to go like? Exactly. Vision 1, Vision 2, Vision 3. Exactly how I want it to go, I'm going to visualize that. And see, the crazy part about visualization is that in order to, let's say, attract money, you don't have to only think about money. A lot of people say that, what if I don't have the money? How do I visualize that I have money? Well, you don't have to visualize that. You can visualize anything that makes you feel abundant. When you emit the energy of being abundant, money as a byproduct will come into your life, will be magnetized into your life, because it is on that vibrational frequency of abundance. So, in order to attract something, ask yourself, what is the feeling I'm after? And then visualize that feeling. You don't specially or specifically have to visualize that particular thing if you don't want to. On that note, let's get to visualizing. Okay, I could not finish filming it all on the terrace. I had to come down. Things came up, got a call, but whatever. I enjoyed spending my morning with you, and I hope you did too. And I hope you realize that there is no rule that I follow. I really just process the emotions from the previous day, and then I just put things out that really feel good to me in the moment. That's what I end up doing always with my morning routine. Let nobody tell you what you should do, what you should not do. Always keep that in mind. Don't have any rules for yourself. Don't set any boundaries for yourself. Just do things that feel good to you. That's it. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what was your favorite bit, what did you take away. I will be putting out one video every single week going forward. I'm very committed to it this time, I promise. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in my next one, and tell me how it went for you.